Oh, that's your dress? There I am.
There you are. I would really like to perform here tonight, but I missed the audition.
There's Sarah. Oh, she looks so good in that white outfit you made, and my burgundy cape.
The true Stevie fans out in the audience here tonight will recognize this version.
I think Bear's obsession is from a much purer emotional state, a true connection with the music rather than with an ideal, I guess.
I think the overall message I get from Stevie's music is they're very hopeful. So it seems like anything that is bad in your life, you can go through it too. And listening to her songs takes away the badness, just makes it much easier.
I hope that when they hear my words, they get something out of it, because in my music there's always some hope. I don't ever want to write anything that leaves people with no hope.
It's definitely not that I want to be Stevie, because I don't. Even though I dress like her, I don't want to be her. If I did, and I'd miss out on being me.
I'm always writing about a relationship of some kind, whether it's a love relationship or a friendship or whatever it is.
If it had not been for Stevie Nicks and the influence that had in getting Jackie and me back together, I frankly dread to think of what might have transpired.
Won't you lick my candy cane? Get up and smell my...
For 20 years.
And I've been a fan for 15 years, and mother-daughter team, we always go together.
This is my daughter, Stephanie. She's named after Stevie Nicks. And this is our big bonding night here, because this is our first Stevie concert together. So we've been looking forward to this for a long time.
I was adopted as my biological mom, so 28 years.
So 28 years. I haven't seen him.
Stevie Nicks brought us together. I asked him to meet me here at Stevie Nicks, because Stevie Nicks rocks, and we rock. Greatest drug in the world.
Yeah.
Stevie Nicks.
When I joined Fleetwood Mac, I was 27, almost 28. So in a year, when that record did so well, the Fleetwood Mac record, that means that I know we had fans that were close to 50. Now I'm 50, so there must be fans out there that are in their early 70s.
I'm Jim. I'm 68 years old. I'm a college professor, and I'm a brand new and devout Stevie Nicks fan. She's really changed my life. I teach chemistry, the introductory level, and also upper level chemistry, this vertical column. But let me come back a moment to the elements.
When I think of a Stevie Nicks fan, I think of someone my age, not Dr. Langsford. He just does not fit the mold, but undoubtedly she's got him captivated.
Well, my students are really quite surprised when they find out that I'm a Stevie Nicks fan, and that always brings some smiles and laughter in the classroom. The one thing that Stevie offers me in my life that was missing before is the fact that I have an escape. That's where I can go now and enter a world that she creates that is so totally different from the world that I normally function in, which is so strict and frankly somewhat boring at times. Noble gases, neon, argon, krypton, think about those. In the smoke puff experiment, I like to think of that as the emergence of Rihanna rising to the sky. Up she goes. Well, I have to make this round trip several times a week between St. Andrew's Presbyterian College in Laurinburg and Richmond Community College in Hamlet. Stevie's really like my co-pilot. I play the music pretty loud. In fact, I've blown out one of the speakers. So I try to say goodbye, my friend. My favorite song is Storms. It's a song that has had the most meaning to me. The lyrics to it apply to my life. The title of the song and the fact that it deals with a stormy life, and mine certainly has been stormy.
I've always been a storm.
And it deals with a problem in connecting. As Stevie discusses in there, I have not dealt with the road.
Deal with the road.
She continues on to say, so I try to find an answer there so I can truly win. I found for the first time that I was really paying attention to what she was trying to say. And that began to open the door to my realizing that, you know, she is speaking in a language that will help me understand my daughter.
He has tried really hard to keep the connections between him and his daughter. And one way that he found out that they had a lot in common, and it was through Stevie Nicks. He said, this is going to bring us together, and it's going to keep the communication lines open.
I pretty much ran away in 1993 and upset my family a great deal.
Well, there was a period of 10 years where we had just absolute bare minimal communication.
It's almost as if we became strangers.
My recollection of Jackie growing up was that she was one of the sweetest and cutest kids. There's one with your mother, and of course Basil, and this is you with your brother. This is a picture that's really terrific. So I was the scientist, and still am, of course. She was the dreamer.
And still am.
Yeah. So here we had this conflict. I couldn't see the dreamer side. She couldn't see the scientist side. So a year ago,